Have you ever wondered why some organisms like snakes and lizards can shed their entire skin, but other organisms like humans do not? We all replace our skin to maintain good general health, but there are many forms of shedding. Let's take a step back. The skin is the largest organ in the body. It's made up of two layers, the epidermis and the dermis. The epidermis, which is the outer layer, is the part of the skin that is shed, and it is also the part of the skin that is visible to the naked eye. It's made up of millions of skin cells, most of which are cells called keratinocytes. For animals like lizards, snakes, and some amphibians, in order to continue to grow, they first need to lose or shed their old skin in a process known as ecdysis, but it's commonly known as shedding. This is in part because their skin does not grow as they grow. Through shedding or ecdysis, a new layer of skin is formed below the old skin, and then the old skin is lost. In addition to growth, shedding also keeps animals healthy because sometimes parasites can attach to skin, and so when the skin is lost, so are these parasites. When an animal is getting ready to shed, they often start to look dull and some even lose their appetite. Once shedding begins, many organisms will often seek humid environments because the moisture will help them with their shed. As seen here, animals will also often rub their bodies against rough surfaces to help them lift off their skin. Some animals like snakes shed their entire skin in one continuous motion, whereas other animals like lizards lose their skin in patches. Animals rarely leave behind their shed because they would alert their predators to their location. Most often they'll eat their shed for additional nutrition. Typically, animals will shed more frequently when they are younger because they are growing, but this decreases as they age. Regular shedding is an indicator of good health. In fact, poor or abnormal shedding is called dysecdysis and can happen when there are poor environmental conditions that affect things like temperature, humidity, and food intake. So what about humans? As mentioned before, we also shed our skin. In fact, about every 30 days, our epidermis is replaced. Unlike some animals like lizards, we do not shed our skin at one time. We replace our skin in an ongoing process as we grow. So where does all of our lost skin end up? Our skin cells are continuously lost on our clothes, on our bed sheets, and a lot of it ends up as dust all over our homes. Fun fact, humans lose about 8 pounds of skin every year. So while we'll never lose our entire skin like a snake, we're replacing our skin cells all of the time.